niches. Hi, Kerry here from Dream Creative Bee and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to tell you about a brand new course that is being launched by Michelle Brubaker today, the 20th of November 2023 at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. So what is this hot book niches about? Well, it's about a brand new niche that Michelle has found that you can go and be ahead of the curve, start creating your books quickly and easily. Now, the only thing is, I cannot tell you what that hot new niche is because that's part of the course. Not only that, she's going to tell you all about the hot book niche. Then she's going to tell you how to go about finding your own hot book niches. But then there's also the training programs that show you how to actually go about creating these books in a hot new niche. But not just one software, no, she's going to show you in PowerPoint, Photoshop, or the Affinity Suite, and Photopea if you haven't got those paid for versions. Now, she doesn't show you Canva because Canva can't actually do what is needed to do in order to create these niches. We've tried it, we've tested it, didn't work. So those are the four softwares that are there. Now, it's launching today at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time and it's $97. But that price will increase on Black Friday to $147. Now, if you don't know anything about Michelle Brubaker has sold over 91,000 books. In fact, 91,057 books as of the 13th of November. I know that because she actually showed me herself her back-end dashboard in KDP where it showed how many books she has sold since she started taking KDP seriously and creating low and medium content books. So far, on the exact same date and same time, I can tell you the time, it was 10 to 3 PM UK time because it was just before I needed to pick my brother up on the 13th of November, and at that time she had made $225,429 in KDP royalties, and that is because Michelle is known to find these niches that aren't saturated, that aren't taken up. So they're specific niches. But she also likes to go and find out how to actually create these books, mainly in PowerPoint. She can hack a PowerPoint template like nobody. So this is Michelle Brubaker. There'll be a link below this video to where you can actually watch this video where she talks about all of these. She talks about the fact that there's only 16 books currently listed in this niche and the demand is high. And the sales figure for the book, the best-selling rank, is 15,693. I believe that was as of Saturday this weekend. So she says, don't worry that the KDP opportunity has passed you by, because it hasn't. There's always new niches coming along, new things that people find, new things that people enjoy. And a lot of these books that are low and medium content, people still want more of them because they use them. So it's also in an evergreen niche, this specific niche. Again, I can't tell you what it is because the whole point of the course is that it tells you what it is and then it tells you how to go about creating that. So you've probably seen the rush of low-quality publisher flooding Amazon books listing too. In fact, one of my recent books had 617 competing books released in the previous 30 days. Now, a lot of these people are using AI to create books. Some are using AI in a good way. They're taking it, they're editing it, they're cleaning it up, they're doing all sorts of things. Other people are just slinging mud at the wall and hoping that people won't notice that limbs are disjointed and there's 5 fingers. Now, in this book creation, you don't need to use any AI. You can use stock photos, you can use stock images, you can use PLR. As long as you change the PLR, you need to know that you can't just take PLR as it is. You need to adapt it and change it. So again, I'll leave this link below this video. But what I can show you is I can show you inside. I will be blurring some of the stuff because it actually gives you clues to what it is, so that will be blurred. So hot book niches, there's got the introduction about the hot niche, first steps in getting started and why you need to do it now, choosing your topic, how to stand out from the start, quick research method, creating your own unique niche as well. So she's just not teaching you this one niche, she's teaching you how you can go about finding your own. Then the images that you'll need, the files you need, the royalty things you'll need, making your own content, how to create easy page development pages, the 4 ways to design a page, and also what else you need to know. And then, like I mentioned, the 4 different softwares that you can use. Now, Affinity Method is using all of it, so it's from either using Affinity Photo or Affinity Designer, whichever one you feel more secure in, and also putting it all together in Affinity Publisher, both the book and the cover. Again, PowerPoint, that is covered all with how to create it, the stuff that you need, all within PowerPoint, including the cover as well. Photoshop is showing you how you can create and edit the image, and Photopea is also showing you how you can create and edit the image. And then again, like I say, it's all putting it together, how to prepare your page layout. Now this section is all in PowerPoint. Again, that is sort of covered here for anybody that just wants to use Affinity. Then you are going to get some course bonuses. So you're going to get the PowerPoint slides that's on this. You're going to get the hot book niches, how to actually repurpose those images and those pictures and those products that you've created for this new niche. You're going to get that as well, a video on how to go about repurposing it. And then you're also going to get this bonus that did sell for $127 initially, is Amazing A+ content, so how to easily design and create eye-catching book listing layouts for your book. So that's your bonuses included with your training on how to actually find this niche, what the niche is, find other niches, and how to actually create the books for this specific niche. Then you get that on top. Then obviously there are OTOs as well. So the first OTO is actually the PDFs on all the different software. So instead of sitting down and writing all the steps have all been written down for you along with screenshots and screen grabs. So that is OTO 1, and that is $28. Then the next one is a book cover design. So it's basically taking the one of the images that have been used and created and showing you how to actually take that image and put it onto your cover and to create a decent looking cover so you can compete as good as, if not better than, other people in the niche. And that is $47. Then OTO 3 is AI fast hacks, because a lot of people like using AI. These prompts are brilliant. They're all about creating the interior pages with using artificial intelligence, and this is $79, I think. Now I know this OTO changed, so I'm not sure if that is $79. I think it is. And then the bigger one, which is the Q&A workshop. Ask questions, book publishing support. You can ask questions on all the different software. The people that have helped Michelle with the training on all the different software will all be in attendance in order to help answer any questions with that. Michelle herself is a genius when it comes to book covers, finding book niches, and doing book marketing, so you can ask all of those sorts of questions, and that is $297. It will be live, but it will also be recorded, and you'll have access to that for as long as it's available. I'm not going to say lifetime, because you shouldn't really say lifetime, because you never know. So that is inside. So what have I done? I've also created some bonuses if you buy through my link. So my bonuses are to do with affinity, because that is my strongest point. Although one of the bonuses is actually you can use it with Photoshop and you can also use it with Photopea. So the first one is actually, this will help you with the bonus that you get within the course, which is an A+ template for Affinity Publisher. Now this works in both version 1 and version 2, and there's a little mini training video on how you can go about using it. So the beauty of doing Affinity Publisher to create your A+ images is you can do it all in one document. So your book that you're creating for, you haven't got images all laid about. You can go in, create all your images and everything in one file, and then export that as individual PNGs. All the different sizes that KDP gives you for your A+ is covered and is given to you, along with the mini training video to show you how to actually use it. Then the next one is, I've actually created these mock-ups. And I created these because the mock-ups that you usually get about opening books and things like that is they're too thick. They look like hardback books and things like that. I do actually need to go and create a cover one, which I will do now. I've got a bit more time to actually do things. So I've created these, and they work in Affinity Photo version 1 and 2. In fact, they work in all the Affinity files. So they work in Photo, Publisher and Designer, so you can drag and drop them in and you can just follow the instructions where it shows you. But it also works in Photoshop and Photopea, and the training for all of that will be in the back end as well from my bonus. And what I've done is I've done a double spread. I've done with margins, with bleed. I've done it for a single size, so it's if you're using it for colouring books, and if you're using it for other types of books like activity books or puzzle books or that don't have that blank page, then there's also that with bleed and without bleed. So there's with margins as well, and you can add your own borders and everything as well. So that is the mock-ups. Then I've also created a macro. Now this macro works for both Affinity Photo version 1 and 2 to speed up your process in creating these images that you create for this new hot book niche. Again, there'll be training in the background that shows you how to actually import the macro and use the macro in all of your image creations in this niche. So that is my bonus, and I'll just go through the price again. So the actual course itself is $97. It launches today at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Today is the 20th of November. The price actually increases on Black Friday, $147. So it's actually on the let me check, Black Friday is the 24th. So actually the price goes up on the 23rd of November, 11:59 PM to $147 for the front end. The price for all the others doesn't change. OTO 1, which is the how-to books, is $28. I'm looking to the side because that's where my notes are. The how to create a book cover art is $47, and then the AI hacks and AI prompts and that is $79, and then the OTO 4 is the live workshop with more demos and QA, and that's $297. So if you're interested in purchasing this and grabbing it, finding out what the new niche is and actually using the different software to create this new niche, the link is. So if you do purchase through my link, which will be down in the description, you will have to email me a copy of your receipt so that I can then email you the link so that you can have access to all the files and to the mini training that's included with all the mini files in the bonuses.